We are following developing news in San Mateo County where Sheriff Christina Corpus appealed to a judge today trying to keep her job.
That San Francisco federal court judge indicated that he will not stop the San Mateo County Board of Supervisors' efforts to remove Corpus, at least not yet.
Yeah, IT reporter Dan Noyes attended the hearing. He's been following this story from the very beginning, and he's here with the latest. Dan.
Well, Dan and Amma, Sheriff Corpus and her legal team had high hopes for this hearing, but it looks like the fight and any possible victory have been delayed at least 4 months.
Sheriff Christina Corpus and her legal team walked into San Francisco federal court seeking an injunction to stop the San Mateo County Board of Supervisors from firing her, saying the process set out by the voter-approved Measure A is unconstitutional. Michael Kelly is a longtime Corpus supporter who came to watch the hearing.
You know, the constitutionality of it, with them being the judge, jury, and potential executioner, they've already admitted their bias. They've already said, two of them has said that, you know, she needs to be removed. She's guilty. This is supposed to be, you know, based on constitutional law and fairness.
Dan Stedjink wrote the opposition statement included in the Measure A voter pamphlet.
And I've always maintained that this was illegal and would not pass a legal test in court. And it's kind of obvious at some point this is going to be stopped.
But not today. Judge Vincent Chabria made it clear he is reluctant to get involved in the matter until and if the supervisors fire Corpus. The judge said Corpus has not suffered irreparable harm yet, and he would take up the matter if the supervisors do remove her.
And if I conclude that there was something unlawful about the process that led to her termination, I can order her reinstated, right? And we could probably do that, get that done before the end of the year.
Chabria said he could reinstate the sheriff and award back pay if she winds up prevailing on the merits of the case. Attorneys for both sides declined to comment after today's hearing, but I asked the Board of Supervisors president about the two efforts underway to remove the sheriff, the Measure A action through the board and a civil grand jury accusation.
Can you see any possibility that the Board of Supervisors decides to stop their process and to let the civil grand jury do its job?
Look, I think we are committed to the process that we've outlined. You know, I want to ensure a fair process, and I'm committed to doing that and then following the will of the voters.
So the efforts to remove Sheriff Corpus continue down those two tracks, with the supervisors' hearing run by a retired judge starting on the 18th.